Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Gaming the Max and part 4 of our Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Ireland playthrough. So, in the last episode, the second Weltkrieg has begun with a initial surprise attack from the Commune of France, our allies over here in Germany and the Reichspact have jumped to action. The Austrian Empire and all of their allies have joined with us. And yeah, I'm trying to think of what else happened. Not too much. So right now it's the Batavian Commune. Technically, I think they're at war with everybody except for us. We have yet to join, and there was a pretty good reason why we have not joined yet. Our navy is still training and everything, so we'll actually tell them all to return. I think you guys are about to get back into port. We will join here relatively soon. I'm just trying to hold off on my joining. There's a couple of focuses I'd like to get done. I don't have to join right this second, but I will join here relatively soon. We'll start seeing a lot of units begin. So the war in Western Europe, the revolution will end here. We'll start seeing these units move everywhere. As you can see, there's of course the justification of war. So the Russians are now beginning their justification. We just need to pay a little bit of attention to kind of what's happening around. I know the Russians will attack here soon. And Siam is about to declare war on German East Asia. So we shall see. Denmark has joined the Reichspact. It's a big sore right here. So what our plans are, right, is we're going to hold these few naval spots that we have. We have Dublin, Belfast, Galway, and Cork. We're going to hold those with those two divisions we've got, or that one's got three. Whenever there's like a naval landing, say they like naval invade, just this random tile here in Connacht, I will just move these men I have in the middle to try to hold that line and pocket and destroy our enemies. At least that is our initial idea and our initial thought. I think, let me see, how much anti-air do I have? 900. We will be adding anti-air to my units as well. Gives us, technically we can add an anti-air here too. That's a little bit of combat with. It gives us what? 39 air attack. This gives us 17, which I think is plenty enough. So we'll save that anti-air. We'll most definitely need it. Because the Union of Britain and the Commune of France, they get a lot of air power. The Grand Opry House fire. Horror at the Grand Opry House in Belfast. Several hundred people had to be evacuated in the midst of an evening entertainment when a massive fire broke out, consuming much of the historic hall. 35 people are believed to have died in the disaster, and the toll could soon rise, with many still reported missing as search efforts comb through the debris, hoping to find any signs of life. It is unknown what caused the fire to break out, but the government is already being criticized yet again by ultra-loyalists who claim the incident could have been avoided had the Opry House been refurbished, as a previous request to the government had suggested. What a disaster. Negative 25 political power. I'm waiting for this to pop because you pretty much will be asked what you're going to do with the Ulster loyalists, and you can pretty much either outright destroy them, or you can be like, hey, you're still Irish and we love you, but you know, do they really love them? No. Hawaii is no longer fighting the Kingdom of France. Ah, because Hawaii was taken back by the Union of Socialist American States. Chile has joined the Third International. Hopefully, German East Asia will be strong enough to hold out against the Kingdom of Siam. And hopefully the Indian Empire can start to push back against the Dominion of India. I would like to play the Indian Empire one of these days. It'll be probably a video in a while. And the bad news is, like, just looking at German East Asia, they don't have any. Well, I mean, they have troops, but I mean, there's just so little to fight Siam. Maybe the Dutch East Indies will be able to support them, but I don't know. Yes, now you have the South Africans People Union fighting against German Middle Africa. I would like to have 5 divisions. Oh, what do I not have? Artillery. Right, we'll have 2 more units being made up. I would like to send some before we go to war down to Africa. We will actually go to support Middle Africa, try to knock out the South African People's Union. Serbia declared war on the Austrian Empire. Oh, they're still part of the Belgrade Pact, so they're not part of the Moscow Accords, which is actually probably better for Austria and her allies, because if they're part of the Moscow Accords, that would already bring Russia into the fold. The biggest problem is Russia is kind of gearing up. Right now, Ukraine's having to force troops to defend against Romania. And of course, Bulgaria was completely surrounded, and their units are over here on the border. A lot of green there. Maybe my Irish troops will go and fight against Serbia or Greece, but Bulgaria is not looking too hot. About to lose Burgas, which is their only port, and Sofia is being threatened. The Transylvanian revolts. Romanians of Eastern Hungary, clearly funded by the radical nationalists in Bucharest and their pathetic playboy king, have taken up arms against their rural delegates of the Romanian National Party. Despite having previously claimed to only wish for autonomy, have finally revealed their treachery in a call to arms against the monarchy. They formed the National Assembly of Romanians of Transylvania and Hungary in Gudafera, and unanimously declared the unification of these Romanians and all the territories inhabited with Romania. As the treacheries were plainly expected, the armed forces have launched their contingency plan for a Romanian invasion, including a popular uprising in Transylvania. It'll be a tough fight, as we have lost control of the Carpathian passes and we will need to reconquer all of eastern Hungary. Those damned Romanians. Yeah, and it also encircled a bunch of units. So if you all can start to move off the border there, you'll probably be in a better spot to deal with them. And I had just helped Greece. Social Republic of Italy has joined the Third International. So even though they are technically not done with the Civil War, I am guessing the Italian Republic and the Two Sicilies will join the Reichspact. There goes the Two Sicilies. Maybe the Italian Republic will not. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll join the Entente. Yeah, Germany's hurting. Oh, never mind. They're not hurting at all. Taking all these territories here. I want my... Oh, you're already over here. Great. These guys are immediately going to run out and then just start laying mines until they're destroyed. When they are destroyed, there will be no tears shed for me. I know that sounds horrible, but not a whole lot I can do about crying. Yeah, that's a That is something else. Let's see. We do have Georgia as an ally. You know, at this point, it's time to join. My destroyers start laying out mines. I want my submarines. Start convoy raiding in the western approach. I don't know what it's going to look like. We have a pretty high chance of our units just getting or our Navy units just absolutely getting wrecked. I hope not, but there is a chance. Let's do interception. We do have some Austrian coast air support. And we can do our Marines. Hold off just for right now. If I can get some mines laid, it would be quite nice. Oh, we sunk a convoy. Loyalists organize a protest march. News has spread from Belfast this morning that the Loyalists are organizing a protest march against what they perceive to be unfair treatment from the government in Dublin. Since Ireland gained her independence, the people of Ulster have become increasingly marginalised in an attempt to green up the region and purge the British legacy there has thus far failed. The idea of letting this march go undeterred does not sit well with the majority of the Irish people or the government, but stopping it may only make the situation worse. This is a clear attempt to stir up trouble, prevent the march, or it is their democratic right. Let them proceed, or let it proceed. Well, I like how it says this does not sit well with the majority of the Irish people or the government. Since we are authoritarian Democrat, I somewhat agree with them. They can not do the march. Siam declared war on German East Asia. We were expecting that. This is crazy. Balkans are always crazy. Hopefully the Dutch will rush troops over here. Middle Africa, they are somewhat fighting against the South African People Union. The Russo-Ottoman Convention, studying the observers from all across the world. The hero of the top secret Russo-Ottoman Convention was activated tonight as the Russian Empire embarked on its war of reclamation in Eastern Europe. The pact, whose detail remains secret even though today reportedly includes the division of the Middle East, Central Asia, and the Caucasus, and Ottoman and Russian sphere of influence, includes the non-aggression pact between Moscow and Constantinople. Most shocking development, and Russia declared war on the East. Let's see. I lost all of my destroyers. There you go. Like I said, I had no idea if they would survive. Don't even know if they laid any mines. At 2%. Sunk some convoys there. Germany's getting no oil. Venezuela, they'll sell me oil. Lost the submarine. We laid 22 mines. Russia invades the Reichspact. They want me to join, but we're doing Fortress Ireland right now. About to be done with the Fortify the Shannon. Bunch of land forts. Bulgaria capitulated. I was figuring that was happening here soon. Do that anti-air batteries. Need that. Don't know what the skies look like. Oh, they're not actually fighting us. Some enemy bombers. Infantry equipment to the Johnson model 1941s. medium tanks. Breakthrough, defense. Let's do that soft attack and production. A little bit more expensive, but I can't believe we lost our navy in all one foul swoop. I figured that was going to happen though. Anniversary of the 1916 Easter Rising. It's a couple submarines, destroyed some of their convoys. I don't think Finland joined the war. Oh yeah, they had. No, I said I don't think they joined. They had. Hopefully the war down here in the Balkans can be resolved, and they get 3 allies out of it if they can break them down in time. The Indian Empire does not look like it's having a good time. It's like 8 convoys there. Get these submarines out. Got destroyers hunting about. They're just these kind of dinky little patrol. You're setting mines. We've laid 30. Lost a submarine there. Fall of Shenyang by the Fang Tang. Yeah, because the Empire of Japan is at war with the Fang Tang government. Transmere, would you join against the war against Russia? I was kind of worried for Germany East Asia, but they actually seem to, speaking a little too soon, but they seem to be doing fine. Oh, we lost all 4 of those destroyers. Shouldn't have sent them out. Yeah. There's the carriers. Allies propaganda, war support, construction speed, let's go now. We can do that. And there goes the Italian Republic. Okay, so they will join the Reichspact. So a boon. There goes that one destroyer that we had. The murder in Northern Ireland. A local party secretary for Sinn Féin, Senan O'Connell, was found dead this morning on the coast of Wadabi, only miles from the regional capital. Her body had obviously taken some distance from the site of the murder itself. A letter claiming responsibility arrived at the Garda headquarters in Belfast, sent allegedly by the Ulster Volunteer Force. The murder appears to have been an act of retaliation for the government's recent decision to ban an attempted loyalist protest march. News of the murder has spread like wildfire across the nation, and the populace are shocked. We lose 50 political power, and Ireland completes to focus the status of Ulster. Well, I can understand being mad about something, especially if you're passionate about it, but what did she do to deserve that? You know what I'm saying? So we can either repress them, we can raise 5 decisions of Garda of Belfast when the loyalist pops, we can occupy Belfast, and we can destroy the volunteer force, or we can negotiate with them. Establish a cultural unity commission, and we get 2 civilian factories and 2 infrastructure for it. In 1798, one of Wolftone's goals was to unite Catholic, Protestant, and dissenters in an Irish identity. Yet the British have set Irishmen against Irishmen in the name of religion, and tensions still continue. Negotiations must be conducted to ensure that all feel included in an Irish state and identity. Or the Ulster Loyalists have caused nothing but trouble to the Irish people, the Irish in name only, and have shown themselves time and time again to be enemies of the Republic. It's time to start cracking down upon the Loyalists, preventing them from organizing any further marches, or future marches, or rallies. They are still Irish. They did support the British. They are still Irish. I'm not sure. I'll choose it here in a minute. Once the anti-air batteries are done. Light green, not red. Albania capitulated. Wow. I'll tell you, Ukraine's about to capitulate itself as well. Funds gained. Better anti-air. Middle Africa's getting pushed back. The United States has a bunch of units over there. The United States of Socialist America's joined the Third International? No, they just have volunteers sent to all of them. Some convoy. Oh, there goes Transamere. Let's go, Transamere. Under Alexander Kolchak. I wonder... Oh, they have a non-aggression pact. I was going to say, I wonder if they'll join with the Kaiserreich, but it does not seem so. Lost 2 submarines, sunk 4 convoys. And there goes Ukraine. Very fast. There's no units right here either. It's a submarine. My problem is I can't leave the island, or the Union of Britain's Navy will just absolutely swipe me. If you're wondering why I have not run the US system. Awesome convoys. So, follow Minsk. There goes Belarus. And the Russians are just blitzing through. Fall of Vilnius. There goes Lithuania. Undeterred, the Russian bear marches on. The arms experts. It's another submarine. Another submarine there. What's that? Morocco's preparing war. Oh yeah, they're doing off with the German yoke. Fall of Riga. The Baltic states will probably fall. Yeah, there goes Lithuania. Most definitely been a bad time for the Germans. Serbia capitulated. Baltic state capitulated. With the fall of Serbia, who was in charge of the Belgrade Pact? Romania. Oh, and Greece. So they're all? That doesn't make any sense. No, Romania is the faction leader. Okay. If you can free up all of these troops. Air batteries. I like the civilian factories. It would be to federalize Ireland, creating 4 regional parliaments for each of Ireland, for giving the people of Ulster, Mayor saying governing this will also reach the western region of Ireland, which have been in many ways neglected by the Dublin government. Freedom fighters are not going back. Terrorists will include the movement, showing plenty of all sorts of certain lives of peace, and not down the leader, but I don't like the switching the repressing. Y'all married, or y'all married, y'all murdered a woman in cold blood. She thought it was the right thing to do, so now we're gonna crush you like a bug, because that's the right thing to do. They are absolutely fighting for their lives there to try to knock out the Batavian commune. Sunk another convoy. New submarines. Go with him. A singular destroyer. Just keep laying mines. Naval supremacy 0.9%. Nice. Fall of Warsaw. Just a big pocket right there. Loyalists planning an uprising now that we find ourselves in the unfortunate state of war. There's been an unusual amount of dissent pouring in from Northern Ireland. Ulster loyalists are said to be considering their options while the Irish Republican Army is preoccupied with the ongoing conflict. And they very well may use this opportunity to try and break free from the Republic. The consequences of such an action could be grave for the nation, as they might very well attempt to align themselves with our enemy and would provide a perfect base for an invasion of Ireland. Riots in Belfast. The streets of Belfast are in uproar after the loyalists have begun to make their play for a general uprising. Disgruntled Ulstermen, the vast majority of which are Protestant, have taken the streets in a violent stand against what they believe to be hostile intentions from Dublin. The Dáil has called an emergency meeting to address their grievances, but this may not be enough to stop them. Poland. Not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, this is looking very bleak. Very, very bleak. Suppress the loyalists. Let us reinforce the guard. guys left. Y'all either need to knock you out Greece and move up against Romania, or all is for naught. Oh, that was incredibly fast. Irish immigration, 1939 to 1940. If you guys would like to read those local population changes, not nearly as much as the last year. So, let's see, Germany. 13% towards capitulation. Yeah, they hold superiority. More submarines. Denmark turns to autocracy. Surprised Sweden did not join the Kaiserreich. Well, Norway didn't become socialist, and I think that's what actually makes Sweden join is that. So. Well, the Russians absolutely blitzed through our allies. We sunk some convoys. Johnson 1941 model rifle. Looking good. If Germany falls, we fall with them. Morocco join the Entente. They sunk a bunch of our convoys. The Kunming national government declared war on the Sichuan clique. All of those were our allies. What's Transimir doing? Doing alright. Not able to do anything there. Oh, there's a naval invasion coming for us. Very nice. Good medium tank chassis. This reminds me back to my old Germany playthrough. If they wouldn't have sent so many units down here, this would be different. This is what really got them. Looking for this naval invasion. Aiming for Leinster. Belfast City Hall bombing. Terror awaited Belfast. The Belfast City Hall was subject to a massive bombing that left over 50 people dead and many more injured. The shocking attack appears to be the latest in a long line of escalating UFV attacks. It was carried out during a meeting of local political representatives. Among those killed was Thomas Carolyn, local party chief for the National Development Party. This attack has frightened the nation. The tension in Ulster has once again reared its ugly head, but this time with devastating consequences. Negative 30 political power. Civil war imminent. All measures, peaceful or otherwise, to try to pacify Ulster has failed. The Ulster Loyalists, backed by the Ulster Volunteer Force, have announced their independence from Ireland and declared that they will defend the province of Ulster to the death from Dublin and Catholic rule. A civil war is inevitable. Don has capitulated. And the Civil War just popped, or Germany fell. Nope. Just took forever to read that. Germany's pretty close to falling. That's a big pocket. Central America joined the Third International. Man, usually back in the Reichspact is the right choice. Not seem to be the right choice this time. Oh, we don't have 10 divisions. Four anti-air guns. Do have some planes out there fighting. Got some bombers and fighters. I should put you guys in air superiority. Fall of Berlin. Alright, well. Germany at 29% towards capitulation. Some convoys. Let's see. Transamir's fighting. Siam's probably about to lose. Indian Empire's about to lose. Middle Africa. Lost all of this land in the south. Yeah, this much is too much and was completely ineffective. It could have been much more useful up here. Recapitulated. That's a big pocket right there. Ethiopia declared war on Somalia. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this might be a loss. I've been quite pacified in this playthrough. Should let the British come on our own, but I didn't expect Germany to lose. I mean, man, it was like bam, 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 bam. Vienna just fell, so Austria's about to go. But man, the Russians just absolutely blitzed us. Of course, I'm just sitting here with my cup of tea, watching the whole world burn. But the island, if Germany falls, the island falls as well. So. There's probably a lot more I could have done, but I can't really leave the island. Venezuela on the West Indies. Union. Fighting the Andines Pact. Ah. Fall of Amsterdam. Then you have the Union of Socialist America declaring war on the Dominion of Canada. Was not expecting that, to say the least. It's like Amsterdam fell and then the Union was just retaken, so. Wasn't that useful. Bohemia capitulated. Indian empires capitulated. The Loyalists declare civil war. After months of bounding tensions, the intervals happened. The Ulster Loyalists have arisen in mass numbers, led by the Protestant demagogue James Craig, demanding separation from the Irish Republic. Brooke has been elected president of the so-called Ulster Defence and Restoration Committee, and they have stated that they defend their newly proclaimed freedom to the death, no matter how much blood may have to be spilled in the process. Barricades have been erected in Belfast, and many Protestant militia have flocked to the cause of the Loyalists. Civil wars upon Ireland, and the fate of Ulster will forever be decided one way or the other. The enemies of the state, and we will destroy them. Naval invasion. See what you do, monster. Some convoy there. More submarines. The Ulster uprising was crushed, and rising addressed the rapturous crowds in Dublin. Government and army officials proclaimed the Irish Republic have won a crushing and complete victory over the loyalist rebels in Ulster. Though the Civil War was a bloody one, the victory was won through hard work and sacrifice. The government has pledged that Ulster's questions will never more trouble the people of Ireland, and the loyalist cause have been rooted out and the earth salted in its wake. One of the most diverse issues in modern Irish history has, it would seem, finally been put to rest. Long live Ireland, plus 200 political power. Better defense. Are we getting bombed? Yeah, pretty horribly, actually. This was the idea all along. Let them invade, and then attack these pockets. Collapse of the Reichspact. The Sicilies joined the Donau Utter Dragoon, and so does Italy. Austria entered. Oh, well, so I'm still technically alive. I say that. But technically, we're still alive. So there's not actually a Reichspact anymore. It's just us. We're just chilling. What does it say? Oh yeah, the enemy has air superiority. Oh yeah. Yeah, they most definitely have air superiority. The only thing I can think of is maybe wait for the Entente to join. But hell, socialist America is blitzed right through Dominion of Canada. Dude, war economy. Russia took all of those. The Kingdom of France declared war on France. So now the Entente has joined the war. So Canada intervenes in the Weltkrieg. Of course, Germany is losing Munich right now. Leaving Middle Europe. As a result of our membership of Middle Europe, we've become incredibly integrated in the bloc, taking on numbers of obligations while also receiving some benefits such as in trade and mutual defense. These agreements no longer stand, and last of them have been annulled by the diplomatic agreement with the German Empire today, and we are once again a free nation. So there's the fall of Munich, which exiles intervene. So you have the Free Socialist Republic of Germany. Gross. And you have Prussia. I don't even know what to say about all this. Fortress Ireland it is. Wow. Really? Blitzed right into the Kingdom of Spain. Shooting down some planes. Italian Republic capitulated. I'd say the two Sicilies will not be far behind. Hey, I'm shocked. I'm shocked for sure because there's the fall of Rome. It goes to Papal States, so it looks like the Italian Socialist Republic of Italy will take victory. There goes Denmark. Ace pilot promoted. Woman. I think. Panama wants a non-aggression pact. Sure, Panama. Yeah, there could be another naval invasion. Where's this one coming from again? Mister. We're the same spot they had it the last time. Liberia randomly declares war. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I could have done differently in this situation, because really, although Ireland itself is not like predominantly a very big country, I mean, we had 24 divisions, but man, they like all of Central Europe couldn't have done this. I don't know. I'll probably upload this video or make a post about it and say, hey, by the way, this is what happened. Y'all might not be happy with this, but I'm not gonna lie. That was just like within less than a year, Germany and the entire the Reichspact had just fallen. Collins is always right. Russians declared war on the Ottomans. I didn't expect that either. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know. I'm kind of stunned stupid right now. Being stunned stupid doesn't usually happen to me. It's not very often. Kingdom of Spain. Another dangerous naval invasion. Fall of Bangkok. Guessing Middle Africa is where the German exiled government went. It is not. Is it German East Asia? So where they went. Fall of Constantinople. Fall of Lisbon. Portugal capitulated. Victory for the Dominion. Do entrenchment. Not that the victory for the Dominion really matters. So keep calling the raid. Iron Guard achieves total control. Well, alright. Well, with this, I'm going to end episode 4. Hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.